the legend round this year was actually pretty, like, meant for what I do, because my
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Rudy Gobert has had his skeptics. He said, quote, no one ever thought I could be an NBA player or one of the leaders on my team. It's the story of my life and something that I embrace. The better you get, the more people talk, so I take every criticism as a compliment. Either way, you cannot let it affect you. Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Hey, a lot of action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
NBA, we have so much to be thankful for. And, of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. And for the Jazz. Here we go. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Pass to Strickland. Right side Johnson. Shot on the wing. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Marbury. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Pass to Wilson. Now here's Johnson. And he makes it on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Marbury. Here's Miller. Offline with a three. Here's Iverson. There's the block. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Iverson. Here's Johnson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Iverson. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Chamberlain. Here's Marbury. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Iverson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Timeout called, the Spurs. San Antonio trailing here. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Marbury. And yep, it's good. He's got 5.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Sabonis. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Pass to Marbury. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And the Jazz call time here.
I want to hear you all. Jazz fans, Kentucky Utah Jazz dancers.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Wilson. Here's Strickland. Now Johnson. Buries it down low. Johnson's got 8.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Wilson. Back to Johnson. Here's Iverson. Shoots from 12. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Lets it go from deep. Miller can't get it to go. The Jazz have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Strickland. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Elbow. 2.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making hard for the interior defense.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Miller. The three is up. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. The Jazz making a switch here. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he makes all 3.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Wagner outside. Pass to Lynn. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time not on target. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Miller. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Spurs.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And so he makes both from the line. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 55%. An ideal start so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Floats one up. Miller pulls it in. For San Antonio, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Launches a 3. That shot is off. And Utah will come the other way. Floats one. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Bol, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Spurs shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Here's Abdul Rauf. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Bol, no good. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Wagner. Bol grabs the board.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
3rd team foul.
52 seconds left in the first. Here's Marbury. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Abdul Rauf. Utah with the rebound. Here's Lynn. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, how about the gorgeous shooting form from Jeremy Lin? You feel like it's going to go in every time he touches it.
Here's Marbury. He's off on that one.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Wagner.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team
No
foul.
good on the free throw. So both teams making some changes here.
Wagner.
He hits the second from the line. Up top, Smith. 1 second left. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Jazz. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, please, a big round of applause for
we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Pass to Stojakovic. And they recover it. Back to Smith. Stolen by Jackson. In transition, here come the Jazz. Yep, count it. 6 points for him.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Utah leading. Pass to Strickland. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Lets it fly. Utah the rebound. And Sabonis slams it in.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Chris.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Wilson's checked in.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
It doesn't go for him. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Rice. Smith. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And it's good on the lay-in.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Iverson. Here's Wilson. And here's Jackson. Here's Iverson. Covered by Smith. Pulls up on the wing. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Rice. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Jazz. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Pass to Iverson. The shot no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Iverson. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
San Antonio has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter.
Oh, man.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Strickland. Jackson, right side. Here's Wilson. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Marbury. And a nice finish on the layup. He has 7.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Wilson. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Let's hear it for him.
here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Chamberlain pulls it in. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Marbury. He has 7. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Lynn. Here's Johnson. It's tipped. Out to the right wing. Here's Marbury. Pass to Miller. For 3. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Jazz on offense. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Murphy. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Sabonis finds Wagner. Here's Lynn. Here's the teardrop and rejected. Launches it. Hits the 3-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 4.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Sabonis can't hit.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Oh, there's the alley. Pass to Miller. 54 seconds left in the second period. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
And the Spurs making a change here. Bowles checked in.
Substitution on the court.
There's 37 seconds left in the second period. Inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Marbury. He's got 7. Off the mark there with a 3. Oh, ripped away. He gets it off. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. Remember, they trailed after 1, but a great second quarter gives them a 2-point lead at the break. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They've been fierce at the defensive end, causing turnovers, coming up with key stops. That's the result of great communication and trust between teammates. Hard to score on them when they're playing like this.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Their inside attack has been old.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside.
Look on this, Jazz fans. It's your
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Marbury. And the three off target. Utah trailing here. And for the Spurs.
first foul. The foul. Marbury. Second personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs. Peja.
From deep, Johnson. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
San Antonio foul. Miller. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Iverson. Give him 8. Pass to Johnson. Fades and shoots. 6 on the shot clock.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Yep, that one goes. And now a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Pass to Iverson. Misses the 3. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Stojakovic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Iverson. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Miller. Here's Marbury. To the left wing. This one for 3. Miller can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Lets it go. And it's Strickland missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Inside. That one's good by Stojakovic. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Iverson. Johnson with it. Here's Strickland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Miller. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Iverson. Here's Wilson. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Miller. He's got 11. Here's Stojakovic. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Timeout called, the Jazz.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And the Spurs making a change here.
Dance team, everybody.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Iverson. 10 points for him. Oh, wasted no time on that one. San Antonio leading. Here's Marbury. Pass to Bull. The three ball. The rebound by the Jazz. Jackson right side. Here's Lynn. Stolen. Here's Abdul-Rauf. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Yes, it's good. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Here's Marbury. He's got 7. Here's Miller. Drains the triple. 14 points for him.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Lynn. Johnson inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. Smith, he's checked in for San Antonio.
On the court.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Abdul-Rauf. Pass to Bull. Here's Abdul-Rauf. Here's Bull, defended by Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Wagner outside. Down low. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Going inside. Bull. Pass to Miller. Here's Stojakovic. Takes a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And their field goal percentage is finally creeping up after a tough first half. Really trying to hold on tight to this lead.
Here's Iverson. Got a hand on it. Here's Abdul-Rauf. Defended by Wagner. Pass to Miller. Here's Stojakovic. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. 12 points for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Iverson. He's got 12. Will it go? The Jazz again can't hit.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Shooting for San Antonio. Miller. Shooting 1.
begin the third quarter. A double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs out in front, up by 16. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
I know what to do with
it. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Wagner, and it's Wilson in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Wagner, releases, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And San Antonio has possession. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Stojakovic. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way. Wagner on the wing.
San Antonio foul.
And the Spurs making a change here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Spurs substitution.
Here's Wilson. Pass to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Wilson. And the layup falls.
Wilson. That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Pass to Stojakovic. 4-3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Wagner outside. Now here's Sabonis. Now here's Wagner. Outside Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Wagner, the pass to Sabonis. The layup off target.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Pass to Stojakovic. That's his 6 make and 11 tries.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Wagner outside. Here's Strickland. Fires top of the key. Bull grabs the board. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Smith no good. Challenging stretch here for Utah. To the paint. And that one's good. Wilson.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Pass to Rice. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Smith outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Strickland, that's good.
His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Knocks it loose. From deep. Sinks it from distance. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Pass to Sabonis. It's deflected. Here's Rice. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
First free throw is good.
Rice taking 2 shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And the Spurs making a change here. Smith's checked in. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. The three. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Spurs foul.
The Spurs making a switch here.
Spurs team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs.
Here's Strickland. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
San Antonio foul. J.R. Smith. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs. Miller. Stephon.
Here's Wilson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
San Antonio foul. Third personal foul. Fifth team foul.
Never found it. Still with
At the line for Utah, Wilson.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:57 left in the game. Here's Marbury. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. And here are the Jazz. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Strickland. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Marbury. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Strickland. Right-side Johnson. No luck on that one. Here's Marbury. Driving in. Out left to the wing. 59 seconds left in the game. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Over to the left wing. Iverson. San Antonio with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And it's Strickland missing. And the Spurs with possession here. 8-point game. Pass to Chamberlain. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
It's fucking horrible. Shit. You better get a double feature since you on here. I got you. I got you. Damn, these shit still ain't fucking... Still more. There we go. Fuck. Chris. 5th. Kidding me? Till we beat OKC. That's more like it. We should be number 1 now. Yeah, that's more like it. Thanks. Clippers come to the what? East to take over? What? Yeah, honest. Okay. $33 million. Sheesh. Alright, here was nothing. Double cat.
Combos.
And the reactive starting lineup for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'2", at guard, number 7. Six, 7, at forward, number 31, Miller. 6'2", starting at guard, number 11, Stephon Marbury. 6'3", At forward, number 10, peja. 7-1, the big man, number 8. The head coach for your San Antonio Spurs is Jason Kidd. This is your San Antonio Spurs.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from everyone here at 2K Sports. Nothing like the NBA for Turkey Day. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, T.A. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Barkley is out there with Thorpe. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Gervin. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. And for the Spurs, Miller is out there with Stojakovic. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Fredette in at the point guard position. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, and a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Miller outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Here's Marbury, guarded by Green. Marbury passes to Miller. That 3 off the mark. On offense, here are the Thunder, moving it up and finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
The pass to Fredette, fires the 3, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Barkley's to Gervin. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Morant. That's in, coming off the assist from Gervin. Morant's got 7 points.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Pass to Stojakovic. And it's Miller in the corner. There's the triple. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Barkley, he's off on that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's Marbury, guarded by Green. Chamberlain dishes to Fredette. From deep. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Here's Green after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Here's Thorpe. Softly drops in the floater. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
So it's San Antonio now, followed the score by Oklahoma City. Right wing. Here's Marbury, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Gervin passes to Barkley. Outside, Green to the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Gervin against Miller. Again, the Thunder score.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
Here's Marbury. This one for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
For the Thunder, Turkoglu's checked in for Barkley. And it's Anderson in for John Morant. And he makes all 3.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Spurs foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Anderson. Green, the pass to Thorpe. Now here's Green.
Spurs foul.
Abdul Raouf, he's checked in for Fredette.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Miller, the pass to Thorpe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anderson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Anderson against Abdul Raouf. Stolen by Anderson. It's deflected. Abdul Raouf, the pass to Chamberlain.
2 minutes remaining in the break. 2 minutes.
The Thunder pull it in.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Shots good by Miller.
And we've seen Turkoglu run a little point forward in the past. Tremendous skill for his size.
Abdul Raouf against Anderson. It's stolen. .129 left here in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Marbury. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. San Antonio making a switch here. Bulls checked in. The Thunder leading by 7. Turkoglu with it. There's the drive. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
San Antonio making a switch here.
A big hand to your sensational Spurs dance team.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. The Thunder with the lead. Anderson right side. To the inside. And Turkoglu with the basket on the assist by Anderson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Abdul Rauf against Anderson. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Oklahoma City leading by 11. 3-second difference between shot clock and game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Thorpe, the pass to Turkoglu. Anderson outside. A 3-ball. That shot off. The first quarter concludes with a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 13.
The Thunder, 24. Fans, please give them their
Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got John Morant. Barkley is out there with Thorpe. Then it's Green, and it's Gervin in at the free spot. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Green. Here's Barkley over Murphy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Passes it to Hodges for the 3. Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Chamberlain's checked in for San Antonio.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Thorpe, that's good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Clock at 6. Here's Miller, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but
is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He kicks to Green. Back to Morant. Down low, changes up. Green, no luck.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
It's stolen by Green. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And Green learning the ins and outs of NBA defense. That's the right gamble and leads to the breakout.
Now, here is Fredette. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Murphy. Just 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land. Murphy's got his second bucket tonight.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Morant passes to Gervin. Barkley down low. He's guarded by Murphy. Barkley, and that's good.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Fredette scanning the floor to the left wing. Miller outside. Now Fredette. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Knocks down the three ball.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Morant. Here's Thorpe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the thing about Thorpe, I mean, as strong as he is, he's extremely agile. He really gets up and down the floor. Beautiful.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Spurs. Hedo Turkoglu's checked in for the Thunder. Anderson comes in for Morant. Here's Marbury. Great tee that time from Green. The Thunder leading by 14. And there's Gervin. That's good. On the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Marbury. Guarded by Green. Marbury passes to Smith. Chamberlain kicks to Fredette. Anderson against Chamberlain. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Gervin outside. Anderson passes to Turkoglu. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Tries from 16. Rebounded by the Spurs. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Spurs making a change here. Stojakovic is checked in. Miller's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 14-point game. Green dishes to Anderson. Back to Green. 1:50 left to play in the first half. And it's in there. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
A different look now for San Antonio. Miller's checked in for Smith, and it's Williams in for Fredette. Here's Marbury. Out to Miller. Got a hand on it. It's Gervin on the wing, covered by Miller. And it's Gervin missing. Spurs trail by 16. Here's Marbury. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Spurs, Stephon Marbury.
So he gets them both. The Thunder leading by 14. And Anderson's to Gervin. Back to Anderson. The pass to Turkoglu. Launches a 3. Controlled in by Stojakovic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Miller, the pass to Chamberlain. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. The Thunder have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Stojakovic, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Ball. He's checked in for Chamberlain.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
Here is Anderson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Miller. From the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Miller's got 7 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Williams for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
45.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, give us your take.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Morant's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Stojakovic. He's out there with Miller. And it's Chamberlain in at center. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here is Fredette. Stojakovic, the pass to Chamberlain. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 12.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Morant. Kicks it to Barkley. Puts it up from 12. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And the Thunder lead by 20.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
3-pointer, Stojakovic. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The jump hook. Chamberlain with the block. They kick it out to Green. Barkley trying to break loose. Shots good by Green. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Here's Anderson. The shot misses. Spurs shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Stojakovic. And good that time.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Thunder leading by 21. Anderson finds Green. Here's Thorpe, guarded by Chamberlain. Morant outside. With the teardrop. That shot off the mark. So the Spurs will take it the other way. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Bull, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Gervin's checked in for Anderson. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Morant passes to Gervin. Barkley trying to break loose. Shot by Gervin, no good. Spurs trail by 21. Here's Miller, and Miller runs it down hard.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Gervin against Miller. Barkley inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one is on Bull. San Antonio making a switch here. Abdul Rauf is checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Gervin for three. They get it back. Barkley, no good.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Buries the long-range jumper. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And Gervin kicks to Green. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Marbury. The Thunder pull it in. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Barkley right side. Yep, that one goes. Barkley's got 14 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Green bounce pass. Morant passes to Gervin. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 6 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
San Antonio calls timeout.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Smith checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Turkoglu's checked in. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's Bull. That one a little long. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Stojakovic. Makes it off the glass. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Morant passes to Gervin. Morant dishes to Turkoglu. Here's Barkley. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Passes it to Stojakovic. Launches it. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
So they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Morant passes to Barkley. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Abdul Rauf kicks to Stojakovic. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One of the most accurate free throw shooters we've ever come across. Abdul Rauf, not a guy you want to foul.
Bol, he's checked in for Bol. Then for the Thunder, Miller's checked in for Barkley. And it's Anderson in for Jalen Green. Anderson passes to Gervin. And here's Morant. And stolen by Miller. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. He kicks to Stojakovic. 17 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. There's Miller with the 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. Out to the right wing. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Oklahoma City out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be going after this from AT&T Center. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Coach Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
And the problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. John Morant, he's out there with Anderson. Then there's Gervin. Then it's Thorpe, and it's Miller in at the 4. Morant passes to Miller. Anderson with the ball. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
J.R. Smith on the wing. From outside the arc. The rebound by Anderson.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection? And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Gervin passes to Thorpe. Back to Gervin. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Barkley trying to break loose. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Spurs making a switch here.
Substitution for your Spurs.
Spurs trail by 18. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Fredette. Drills it from outside.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Murphy with the steal. Here's Marbury. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green, no luck. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Miller. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
San Antonio making a switch here. Smith has checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Over to the left wing. Barber. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Pass to Thorpe. Inside, here's Anderson, up and in on the left.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for your Spurs.
Good on both. Anderson with the ball.
This could be a problem. That's his fourth foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Second team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Gervin outside. Here's Barkley. Moves back up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one falls for Barkley. San Antonio calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Fredette. And the shot is good.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Outside, Green. Gervin for three. They get it back. Tries again. Here's Barkley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be... And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Stojakovic with the three, and again, it's San Antonio with the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Outside, Green. At the tip. Here's Thorpe. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Fredette kicks to Stojakovic. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Spurs fans, let's get on our feet and make some noise for the Spurs squad.
John Morant, he's checked in for Anderson.
John Morant. 2 minutes.
Gervin dishes to Green.
2 minutes.
Morant surveying the D. Chamberlain with the block. Left side, Miller. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Gervin passes to Thorpe. That's in, coming off the assist from Gervin. Gervin's got 6 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 10. Morant with the steal. On the wing, Green. Gervin outside. Now the pass to Thorpe. To the middle. Out to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Marbury. Guarded by Morant. Driving to the basket. Miller with a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
It's stolen by Fredette. Takes the 3. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Morant passes to Green. Irvin with the ball. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. There's Miller with the 3. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Good.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. We need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Now, here is Fredette. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Stojakovic to tie it up. Misses the tray. Chamberlain kicks to Miller. From deep three-point range. Off target from downtown. Marbury.
That's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so it's San Antonio with it. Chamberlain is out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then it's Miller, and it's Fredette in at the 1. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Outside, Green. Pass to Barkley. Gervin at the elbow. Over Miller. No good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Nifty move. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Miller's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio. And Morant's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Over to the wing. Here's Marbury, headed by Green. Chamberlain against Horst. Chamberlain, no good.
First personal foul.
They're trailing by 3. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. And it's Morant missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Marbury, good.
Everyone in the building knew Marbury was taking that shot. What a big-time play.
A floater, and it's Morant missing. Spurs leading by 6. Miller dishes to Fredette. Here's Marbury. On the wing, Stojakovic. It's up a 3. And Thorpe pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's the 3-point bomb.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Pass to Fredette. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
And then Morant.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some missing.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 3. 20 seconds left in overtime. Up the alley-oop pass. Chamberlain with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. On the wing, Green. 11 feet away. And they hit it back. Shot by Gervin, no good. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And these are the moments you want Marbury to embrace. Loves being the guy to make the play down the stretch.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 5. Just 2 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what's your take?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Substitution on the court.
And the wide open shot from Green. Places one from 3.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
They probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup
in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
God, this foul shit. That was crazy.